Hello everyone, Eureka Forsyth reporting in. For this video, I'm doing a predictions-based video for the game The 100line Last Defense Academy. I've been a big fan of the Danganronpa franchise for a pretty long time, so I am really excited to see a game collaboration between two powerhouses, Kazutaka Kodaka and Kotaro Uchikoshi. I'll be doing a brief prediction section for the plot and a deeper dive for predictions of all the characters shown on the 100 Lines website. Without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are on the 100 Line Last Defense Academy's official website. So I will mostly be skipping the story stuff. If you're interested in checking that out, you can check out the website yourself. But from what I can tell so far from the story, the protag Takumi he gained some sort of immense power called hemoanima. From what I can tell, the power hemoanima, just from the word, it has something to do with blood. So I'm really interested in finding out what exactly that power is. I guess it's different for all of the students involved, but all of them have some sort of variation of the hemoanima power. And I believe the mascots, I think, wait, this guy here with the fedora, I think he was the one that took Takumi in particular. I'm not sure about the rest of the cast of characters, but I'm pretty sure he was taken from his home, I believe, and then just taken to the academy to do the fighting thing with all these mascot looking enemies, it seems. So I'm not sure what the case is for the rest of the characters, but it seems like that's the case for Takumi in particular. Okay, so for the characters, we begin with, of course, Takumi Sumino. He is dubbed the Everyman. So for his description, it says, the main character of this story, a completely average high schooler from a completely average family. He can be a little indecisive and pessimistic at times, but when he has something to protect, he'll fight with everything he's got. Specialist skill is Special Review, and his height is 168 centimeters. Birthday is April 16th. Okay, what is 168 centimeters, 2 feet? So he's 5'5". Okay. Alright, let's take a look at him, his character art. Okay, he looks like he is a child of the, oh my gosh, what is it called? Fire Emblem Gauge. Characters. He looks like he is the child of the protag character from Fire Emblem Engage, Alir. He, other than his very unique hairstyle, which looks like an interesting blend of possibly, what is his name again? Oh my gosh. How could I forget his name? Characters. Shuichi, yes. He kind of has a blend of Shuichi's hair, but also Rantaro's hair as well. It seems like his weapon of choice is like a Teki katana. I never noticed his, he has like heels. He has double heels on his shoes, which is an interesting choice. It does make him look a little bit cooler though, in my opinion. I love that he has like 2 eyelashes and a little bit of red eye makeup too. Let's see his other character sprite. Here he looks like a very a very ordinary fella. He gives off more of a Naegi vibe here. If I hadn't known before in his like official school uniform, he gives more of a Shuichi kind of vibe from V3, but here he looks like a chill teenager. I don't know if people remember, but back when like it was like the apex like golden age of Homestuck, I really enjoyed the aspect of the fandom where people would make videos of the Homestuck characters and their like headcanon voices, and they would either use like the official sprites or their own art to showcase like the voices of each character. So I will do that too. So I will also do voice predictions here as well. Let me just change it back to his regular sprite. I feel like Takumi would have a pretty, not like a boring monotone voice, but a little bit of a monotone voice. He seems like a polite sort of guy, so I feel like he would have like a medium range male voice. So I feel like he would probably sound like this if I were to give like some sort of prediction for his voice. He has a really spirited like voice here. But I suppose if he were to like introduce himself, he would be like, "Hi everyone, my name is Takumi Sumino. Very nice to meet you all. Please treat me well." Here his quote is, "I'm going to fight so I can keep my promise." So something like that. For his personality, he seems like, well, yeah, it says he's indecisive and sort of pessimistic at times, but he seems like a serious sort of fella. I feel like he would take things very seriously, but also he would also have like a side of himself where he like knows how to chill, like in his civilian clothes. Yeah, he just seems like a pretty chill dude. I feel like he would be a really good listener, and then he would have to have somebody, like a close friend of his, be like, "Oh, and well, what do you want to say, Takumi?" And then he would probably reply back, "Oh, I really just enjoy listening." But then, like, maybe after like a little bit of coaxing, he would be more amenable to talking and such. It's very interesting too that he's an everyman, because that was like Naegi's like role. He's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna like show like how old of a Danganronpa fan. I forgot, like they call ultimate lucky student, but I was about to say like super high school level lucky student. Like Naegi is kind of like the everyman, so I'm very interested in what that title of his will be and whether it will evolve or not, or he will just keep this title throughout the game. But yeah, let us go to the next next character. Oh my goodness, this guy. Gangster with a Heart of Gold is his title, and his name is Takemaru Yakushiji, an old school delinquent who lives to ride and rides to live. Despite his rough and ready demeanor, Takemaru's really a nice guy on the inside. Impulsive, straightforward, and honorable to a fault, he's sworn to never use his strength to bully the weak. His specialist skill is Special Rampage, which I am guessing has to do with this really crazy motorcycle that he has going on here in this art. He is 192 centimeters and his birthday is August 19th. Okay. 192 centimeters. So he is 6'2" in feet. Let's see what his... oh my goodness. There is so much to take in with this official art. Oh my gosh, he just... There's a skull with like flaming eyes, and then like the spine just sticking out as like the front of the motorcycle, and this really wild silvery grayish hair. He has a bat with lots of nails sticking out of it and electric wire cables strung up on it too. That is a very big hazard as a weapon. He's wearing gloves. And he's wearing a pretty, like, I guess a traditional uniform that old school delinquents would wear. He says he's a very nice guy. He wouldn't bully the weak, so seems like he's kind of a gentle giant kind of type. He kind of reminds me of Mondo, actually, with how nice he is. So there's like a lot of interesting... like, it feels like kind of like references to some of the older Danganronpa games, which is really interesting. In his civilian clothes, he looks like... For some reason, his like jacket, his bomber jacket, kind of reminds me of like airplane pilots. And also his glasses too kind of remind me of the sunglasses air pilots wear as well, which is interesting. I don't know why. He seems a little bit more friendlier in this art. He's wearing also like pretty traditional footwear as well. I wonder what his pants say. Definitely he would have more of like a rough and tumble kind of voice, I would believe. That's such a wild quote that they chose for him. But yeah, he would have like a probably like scratchy kind of deep. His voice would be more on the deeper side, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, he's like a big teddy bear. He looks like the kind of guy who would happily help grannies across the street, and also help like a kid who like lost their mom and bring them to like the front desk. And he would be like he would probably like kind of scare like maybe the receptionist, be like, "Hey, anybody lose a kid? They're looking for their mom." But yeah, for his quote, oh my goodness, how do I do this? Oh gosh. "You wanna die, Glitch? I don't hit girls or kids or old people, but I'll fucking kill you." Oh my god. Let me try that again. Oh my goodness. "You wanna die, Glitch? I don't hit girls or kids or old people, but I'll fucking kill you." Not too much to say. I feel like he would be a character that I would really like. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say. I guess this I can leave it more to the detail of the tier list too. Yeah, I feel like I would really like Takumi. I really like his character design. So I'm really interested in seeing what kind of pro tag he will be, because I feel like each I'm gonna mostly really heavily reference Danganronpa, because there's a lot of the Danganronpa art style that is associated with the characters here. Because each pro tag usually has, it's usually like an interesting twist of like characters you would usually see in visual novels, male characters, because so far most of the games have male pro tags. So I'm wondering what kind of generic personality he will be building off of. But I feel like but back to Takemaru, I feel like I would really like him a lot. Seems like a really sweet guy, despite his, well, I mean, yeah, it says so here. Yeah, despite his scary appearance here, yeah, he definitely gives off a very sweet kind of personality. So we will see. On to the next person. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ice Queen. Hiruko Shizuhara. I feel like I would really like this character. She gives off the vibe to me of like a more confident Toko from the first Danganronpa game. Leader of the Special Defense Unit, a cold, almost heartless beauty. She always says what's on her mind, even if it means offending others. She's just as merciless on the battlefield, where she gets a twisted sense of pleasure from tearing invaders apart. Specialist skill, special discipline. She is 181 centimeters and her birth date is May 7th. Even with her quote here, it has something alluding to writing as well, which is interesting. She even wears a long skirt too, like Toko, even though there's like a open slit here showing off her leg. I really like her triangular earrings. I wonder if that's gonna be something that has meaning later. Ooh, and she has like multiple piercings too, which is pretty neat. Yeah, she does give off the vibe of like a cold beauty kind of character. Let's see her civilian. It's not that different. Not that much different from her school outfit. She still has the long skirt, but it has an even more open slit here. She has like a bracelet, and she's wearing kind of like a gym kind of leather jacket, sort of, or maybe like the shiny jackets people sometimes wear for gym. She has a collar necklace, a choker, more specifically. Different, a little bit at the top, or maybe it's just the angle of this piece of art. Oh, she also has like a little bit of like a studded belt too here, which is pretty cute. And I believe she looks like she has painted nails as well. Or maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah, I feel like she is definitely a character I would really like. For her voice, I feel like definitely a more deeper end for her voice, and there's like an elegance, but like definitely from her title, like an iciness to her voice. Very calculated. She would have like a very calculating sounding voice. Their insides are certainly a pretty color, and the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion. Their insides certainly are a pretty color, and the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion. Yeah, she seems like she would definitely be a mean girl type of character as well. Probably somebody that's kind that would probably be like from like the Mean Girls movie, like, no, you can't sit here, but like done in like a more elegant and classy way. Also, I really like her knee high? Well, it's below the knee. High boots as well. I really like it. Does she wear boots here? Well, they're a little bit shorter, but I believe they're boots as well. But yeah, she's probably a bit higher on my character favorites tier list, which I would do later. So oh my gosh, she is a tall girl. She is 5'9" in feet. Holy cow. What was the next one? Oh my goodness! I know this girl will be one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. I know this girl for sure is gonna be one of my favorites. Manic Emo Dream Girl, Darumi Amemiya. Oh my gosh. I just know I'm gonna love her. Oh my goodness. A young woman known for her mood swings and obsession with all things dark and depressing. She's a big fan of killing game stories and has no fear of death. If she has to die, all she wants is a death that's as dramatic and flamboyant as humanly possible. Specialist skills, special sick day. Whatever that means. Height, 164 centimeters. Birthday, January 25th. Yay! Yes, no wonder why I like her so much. She also has a January birthday. So she's probably most likely a Capricorn as well. We're twinning. We're twinning for birthday and zodiac signs. Oh my goodness. Manic emo dream girl. I guess that's kind of like a play on the probably like the opposite end of the manic pixie dream girl. This is civilian. I love this. I love this pose that she has. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I didn't notice. Oh my god, the huge bobby pin. Not the bobby pin. Safety pin on her sweater. But oh my gosh, and it's also on her choker too. Oh my goodness. She looks like she has a lot of fun. She kind of reminds, she's probably like the opposite of like, she really reminds me of Ibuki from the second Danganronpa game. But she's like totally like the opposite of her. Like Ibuki is like really bright and cheery despite her like rock and roll punk appearance, but like this girl is actually like, she's very interested in like more dark things. Oh my gosh, and her weapon of choice, a big kitchen knife as well. I feel like, yeah, she looks like 2000s, early to mid 2000s emo girl in her fashion too. In her civilian clothes kind of matches that as well. She looks like somebody she looks like somebody that would have like those like very sarcastic bunnies. I don't remember the franchise, but like they were everywhere. You could buy clothes from them. I think they were mostly sold in like Hot Topic, and they would always have like a sarcastic quote underneath. She would love those bunnies. She would also really enjoy collecting the squishy foam things that you could cover your pencils with. And it'll probably have the bunnies, the bunny characters on them too. Or maybe have like those, the ones with like little glitter inside them. For her voice, I definitely feel like she would either have like a sarcastic, deep voice, or maybe like, or leaning, or on the opposite end, a higher pitch, like a gremlin sounding voice. I could definitely do the gremlin sounding voice, so that's the one that I would choose for her quote here. Who are you gonna target? You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time. Unless, is it me? Who are you gonna target? You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time. Unless, is it me? Yeah, I definitely am putting her on the higher part of the tier list as well. I'm so excited to meet her in the game. Oh my goodness. Okay, so she has high boots as well here. Is it the same? No, they're a little bit similar to Hiruko's, the length. Except there's like a little bit of like a white stripe here on the front. But yeah, let's move on before I gush more about Darumi. Okay, next we have Eito Aotsuki. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Eito Aotsuki. His title is Voice of Reason. He has a really cool weapon. Holy cow. It kind of reminds me of like one of the weapons you can get for Reaper in FF14. Takumi's most trusted ally. Eito cares very deeply for his friends and isn't shy about expressing those feelings. corny as they may sound. He's been weak and sickly since he was little, but his impressive intellect might be just what the team needs to guide them through the war safely. Specialist skills, special fortune telling. Oh, that is very interesting. Oh, he has the similar double heels as Takubi has. I don't remember the name of the shoes, but I believe it's similar to the heels of like traditional sandals. I don't remember what they're called though, unfortunately. He's 184 centimeters and his birthday is March 16th. So 184. 2 feet is... Wow, he's exactly 6 feet. He seems like a very reliable guy. He does look like somebody that would be like a best friend character. I feel like almost every Danganronpa game to the pro tag, there's always at least one character, whether it's a male or female, that gets into the role being like a best friend sort of figure to the pro tag. Let's see his civilian clothes. Oh, he looks so cute. He's in the puffy jacket. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's about to like go. What's a sport? Ice skating. Ice related sports. Skiing. He looks like he's about to go on like a ski ramp and go skiing. Okay, he's wearing... Interesting. Most of the characters are wearing white gloves and he's wearing black gloves. I wonder if that's gonna be significant later. Okay, but he's wearing white gloves in his school uniform. And he's wearing... he's wearing laceless sneakers with belt buckle at the top. Interesting. He looks really sweet. Oh, he also has... There's like little peaks of red makeup, red eyeliner on his eyes too. He has really pretty eyelashes. Oh my goodness. He seems like a very reliable person. He seems like somebody that would be a school president in an educational setting. He seems like somebody that would be able to help you if you like forgot notes and such, and he would like gladly lend them to you. And if you need like a tutor or something, he would be really happy to help you with like math, science, or maybe even English and social studies too. He's like a all-rounder. Yeah. Not that everyone who wears glasses is smart, but yeah, he looks like a smart fella. He also seems like somebody who would be a really good friend. Like Takumi, he seems like somebody who would be a very great listener. Also, for some reason, he gives me the feeling that he's a great public speaker as well. For his voice, it would be like a very confident but like gentle, soft kind of voice, I would feel like. So, let's see. And friends should help each other out, isn't that right? That's why I've decided to fight too. I found something that I want to protect. Something like that. Very interesting that his specialist skill is fortune telling. That's very different from his overall appearance. So I'm very interested in seeing how that will be showcased within the game. I guess he's somebody that likes tarot, but it turns into like his whole fighting skill set instead. Very interesting. We will see how that looks whenever I get to play the game. Who do we have next? Okay, Star mechanic Tsubasa Kawana. Right off the bat, she reminds me of Anne. I almost called her Annie. Right off the bat, she reminds me a lot of Angie from V3. Although there's definitely some differences, especially with her hairstyle. She has much more longer hair. And she feels more serious and elegant, as opposed to Angie's like carefree, casual look. A young woman who knows a lot about machines and what makes them tick. She had a bright, lively personality but isn't good with stressful situations. When she gets nervous, she gets nauseous and then, oh no, oh poor girl. Special skill, special mechanic, that's pretty straightforward. Height 162 centimeters, birthday July 3rd. Okay. Let's see what her civilian outfit looks like. Super cute. Oh my goodness. She has such a cute outfit. Not really sure what that is. It a flashlight? It looks like a flashlight. The thing that's attached around her neck. I have some like marks from like probably like doing mechanic work as well. Just a very overall like sleek, athleisure outfit for her civilian clothes. Very neat, handy pocket on her pants. Her gloves look really cool too. I like her sort of fingerless gloves. They're like kind of cut off in the middle on her fingers. Oh, and yeah, she has also an extra like pocket here for some tools, I'll bet. Definitely another case. I love her shoes here. I love like how like the boots have a stark white heel. Not very not very convenient to wear on the battlefield, but I'm sure she can handle herself quite well. She seems like somebody you can rely on. She gets nervous, but I feel like she's also still like pretty put together still. Although she seems sadly she gets sick from the official description of her. She seems like she would tell really good jokes. I feel for some reason she seems like somebody that would like collecting like keychains or like charms in general. Like to put on her bag or on her phone. Yeah, I feel like she's definitely maybe not as high as some of the others I've seen somewhere, but she's like in the middle somewhere. Probably on my tier list. Okay, 162 centimeters to feet. She's 5'3". She's 1 inch taller than me. For her voice, probably higher or to middle range for a female voice. Okay, let's see here. Her quote. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down. I feel like that would work. So far from what I've seen, I'm just taking a peek at like the voice cast. I feel like they maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like there's like a lot of like newer. I don't recognize much of the English cast as well, so I feel like a lot of these voice actors for the English cast are probably new. But correct me if I'm wrong. On to the next character. Okay. Self-centered mood maker Gaku Maruko. He looks like especially his like forehead marking, like kind of like he was inspired by the traditional Chinese character from the legend Naza. He kind of looks like that, or he looks like somebody who he looks like maybe perhaps like a priest's son or something. A guy who's true to his personal desires, to put it delicately. He's a coward and always looking out for himself. However, there's something so refreshingly honest about his pettiness that it's hard to hate him. Gaku's also good at taking care of other people once he opens his heart to them. Specialist skill, special vibes. I wonder what that could mean. Height 160 centimeters, birthday December 22nd. Well, pretty close to Christmas. Let's see what he looks like for his civilian. Oh my god, I forgot. Wait, how? His hair is mostly flat, but it's like spiked up in his civilian clothes. I feel like this is probably his favorite mascot character. It kind of reminds me of one of the, I forgot his name, the one penguin mascot from Sanrio. He looks like a... Wait, what's going on with his pants? There's like, it's like ripped a little bit. He looks like, oh my god, he looks like a poor, not a poor. No. He looks like a boy from the countryside. Even his like, yeah, and wearing those like sandals too. Oh my goodness. I feel like I will either really like or really dislike this character, but so far from my impression of him, I really like him so far. Just because I really dig his character design. Oh, he also has the double-heeled sandal thing too with his school uniform. Very interesting. There's like something really interesting going on with the school uniforms too, which I've noticed for some of the students. I think mostly for the male students, there's like, it's like weirdly like mechanical, like wires and then like an exposed like electric heart, which is interesting. I'm sure it'll probably be explained in the game, so I'm very curious to see what that is all about. Yeah, he seems like he would be either a priest's son, or he seems like somebody that would really like reading comics for some reason. I don't know why. He seems like a comic guy. He's very selfish, so very interesting that he's selfish, but also he likes caring for people once you get close to him. I wonder what made him like that, or he's just like that just because. He seems like someone that would either be really hardworking or really lazy. There's no in between. He like does things in extremes, this guy. For his voice, he definitely seems like he would be somebody that would have like kind of like a nervous kind of voice, but also like in a really like a very self-centered tone to the nervousness in general as well. Probably more on the higher end for the pitch of his voice, I feel like. It'll be really funny if he actually has a deeper voice once I find out what his voice sounds like in the character trailers. Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you. Yeah, he would either be really high on my tier list or really low. Even for my tier list, he would also be in extremes as well. But yeah, let's move on to the next person. Wow, this guy. I feel really bad because I mistook him for a female student first. Before, like, Why? Because like I didn't even read. I wasn't reading. I was just looking at him. It literally says here twin, big brother, which is his title. He really gives me the he really reminds me of Nagisa Kaoru from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Probably mostly this really wild and very dark angel wings he has going on here. I'm not sure if this is just for the art or he actually has something like this in the game. He looks like he is very classy and elegant. He might be stuck up, or he also could be polite. Very confident and elegant posing. He certainly also gives off like a princely vibe as well. Whether it's in a positive or negative light, I am not exactly sure. One of a set of twins. Ima is the elder by a few minutes. He acts like a carefree joker, but underneath that humor is a hint of something darker. A hardcore siscon, he thinks of nothing but protecting his sister. If anything or anyone dares to threaten Kako's safety, Ima will show them no mercy. Specialist skill, special misconduct. Height 158 centimeters. Birthday is June 19th. 158. 2 feet. Oh, he's really short. Short king. 5'1" in feet. Okay, for his civilian clothes. Oh my gosh! He looks so cute here. Such a drastic vibe change from his student outfit to another student uniform. He looks just like a guy, like a regular guy. He looks really sweet. Yeah, but he kind of does look like he has something up his sleeve. It's like a mixed bag of like sibling relationships in Danganronpa games, at least. I'm hoping it's more of the one on the positive end of things. Yeah, he looks like he just is really protective of his sister, that's it. I feel like there's not gonna be anything really weird about it, I hope. Yeah, he seems like a guy that really likes, for some reason, those like, I think you can find them in both Japanese and Korean snacks. The mixed variety of like rice crackers with like the wasabi, wasabi dusted peas as well, and like little pretzels and stuff. I feel like he would really like those snacks for some reason. He also seems like somebody that would really like to play puzzle games. I'm not sure why. He gives up the vibe of somebody that likes playing puzzle games. It'll be really funny if he talks in like riddles when you meet him in game. You never know what he's gonna say. He's always really unpredictable. You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. Obviously, he really cares about his sister, and he probably seems like, for some reason, looking at him, he just seems like a guy that really enjoys eating oranges. I don't know. That just came into my head suddenly. Specifically mandarin oranges. For his voice, I feel like he would have a very princely, but also casual sounding voice because he likes to joke. I feel like he just, since he's very good at joking, he would probably be very good at improv if he were to pursue that sort of thing. Okay, for his voice. Interesting, I just realized. He's voiced by the legendary Megumi Ogata. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I feel like at least for previous Danganronpa games, I know this is not Danganronpa, but it has like a very similar vibe to it. They always have Megumi Ogata voicing at least one of the characters. So I can't wait for how this character will be able to sound. Okay, for his voice, yeah. Probably medium to maybe on the lower end of a higher range voice, possibly. It's a crime that the word could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if this is accurate at all. The next. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That it's his sister next. Oh, she also has like a little marking too on her forehead. Interesting. And a lot of the characters have red eyeliner makeup. Interesting. Twins' little sister is her title, Kako Tsukumo. One of a set of twins, Kako is the younger by a few minutes. She's prone to spacing out, but also has a keen mind and a healthy sense of curiosity. Kako is a big fan of mystery stories and wants to be a private investigator when she grows up. Interesting. Okay. Special skill, special good conduct. Okay, so like the opposite of her brother. Height, 153 centimeters. Birthday, of course, June 19th as well. Was that 153? Okay, 5 feet. I'm a civilian sprite. Oh. She looks so adorable. Very prim and proper. Like a straight A student. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, she wants to be basically like a detective when she grows up. This is such a whoa. That is a really hardcore weapon she has. It's like some like mutant fusion gun. Also, she has like just like her brother too. She has like angelic imagery. She has like little mini angel wings on her back, or maybe that's attached to the gun. I feel like it's not even like a headcanon. It's probably like considered canon. She is definitely somebody that would love mystery books, thriller books, crime novels. She would eat those up. I feel like she would appreciate the classics, but also enjoys modern mystery, thriller, and/or crime books. She looks like somebody that really enjoys eating sweets. For some reason, mochi comes to mind, or maybe a strawberry shortcake with like extra vanilla icing on top. She wears that cute studded bow in her, I guess her battle. It's like her battle student uniform. Yeah, just regular school shoes and pretty ordinary school uniform like her brother. I really like her hair. It's a really cute. Wait, it kind of looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like a heart. Oh, that's so cute. I feel like she seems like somebody that pays attention a lot, but you would not think so at first. She probably has people underestimate her a lot, but Yeah, she's probably more smarter than she looks and acts. I feel like she would enjoy journaling in her free time for some reason. Maybe she likes doing art. I feel like she would really like watercolors, experimenting with watercolors. I feel like she also would like enjoy collecting charms. Maybe like the ones of the stuffed animal variety, like little mini stuffed animals attached on keychains. She probably would have like a plushie collection. She looks like a plushie lover. Or stuffed animals. Stuffed animal and plushie lover. For her voice. She probably would have like a very cute girls next door kind of voice. But she always like sounds like low-key like done all the time. Probably due to her brother being so overprotective of her. Let's see. You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing. You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing. You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I don't know. There's not too much to do for variation for that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, she'll be on the middling. Her and her brother will be on the middling ground for my tier list. Let's go to the next character. Oh my god. Waste of space. Waste of space. Shoma Ginzaki. A young man who, by his own admission, has absolutely nothing going for him. On a scale of 1 to 10, his self-esteem's at -5. He's constantly putting himself down. Specialist skills, special shut-in. Height, 116 centimeters. Birthday, February 28th. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. He has 2 little circular dots on his forehead. Huh. That is definitely gonna have some sort of significance later, I am sure. The mecha he's on is really cool though. It has a little... No, not really little, a big Shiba Inu face on it. I never saw his civilian... Wait, I did. Whoops. Oh my god. This outfit! Either there's like a frog or a bear cap. Why is he wearing clothes that look like what a kindergartner would wear? Like a tree, like an abstract tree? And like a little pin of some sort on his sweater, vest? He's wearing the rain boot style boots. I feel like I am not gonna like this character. I feel like I'm... Oh boy. Which is a shame because he has a pretty cool design. But yeah, I feel like I'm not going to like this guy. It seems like he really likes mecha. I'm guessing he's going to use this mecha for something. Or I guess they might just have it only in this piece of art. From this, I feel like he would be a collector of mecha figures. Either ones that look traditionally like Gundam-esque mecha, or maybe the ones that look kind of like round, like circular. I feel like he would like making them from scratch, from like mecha building kits and such. Maybe he reads self-help books in his spare time but disregards all of the advice that is like told in the books. They just don't help him at all. There's not too much to say. He looks like he spaces out a lot. He sleeps with 2 pillows on his bed. He needs like the extra comfort. Yeah. For his voice, probably higher pitch, but like very sad, a very sad and down tone to it. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Gosh, people, please do not describe yourself as a cockroach. Goodness gracious. Well, I hope his character development has it that he gains some confidence for himself by the end of the game. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this guy. Let's move on to the next person. Okay, this girl looks really cool. Healer. Very straightforward. Title: Nozomi Kirifuji. A high schooler who combines a kind-hearted nature with dogged determination in battle. She's very passionate about the Special Defense Unit's mission, but also seems to be hiding something. For some reason, Nozomi is identical in appearance to Takami's childhood friend Karua. Special skills, special health. Height: 169 centimeters. Birth date: September 25th. Wait, how tall? Wait. How tall was? Oh my god, 116. What the heck? 3'8"? Oh my goodness, he's so short. Wow. Okay. Anyways, back to Nozomi. Okay, so I feel like she's a nurse. She seems like, since she's called the healer, she's like a nurse like role. What's her civilian clothes? Yeah, she looks like she comes from like a very high class all girls school. Very elegant, especially her hairstyle. Lots of hair clips, and looks like her hairband is roses, 2 black roses. I thought at first with her battlefield outfit she might be an android, but I think that's just like the headpiece that she's wearing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she is an android. That'd be an interesting twist. I feel like she would really like watching and reading sci-fi genre stuff. Probably enjoys medical dramas with like accurate depictions of medical procedures. This looks like a gun that you would you'll be able to get from Apex. Very, very futuristic outfit. I feel like she has the most futuristic outfit so far. She looks very serious, but she looks like she's down to have fun when things are much more peaceful at the academy. Seems like she also is another character that has a secret up her sleeve. We'll find out soon what that could be. I feel like she has a more quiet, deep-ish, maybe middle-range female voice. She seems like she would be very calm and collected. Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Yeah, I feel like she's in the middle as well on the character tier list. Not too much to say. I just really dig her battlefield outfit though. Also, her civilian outfit is very cute too. Oh, wait. She's like wearing a leather jacket. That kind of like adds like more of a note of coolness to her. Interesting. We will see. We will see. Oh my goodness. Yes! I know I'm really going to like this girl, I feel like. Rich girl among rich girls. Kurara. Oh my goodness. Kurara Suzuki. The scion of one of the most wealthy families humanity has ever known. She's proud, overbearing, and acts like she's better than anyone else. She always wears a strange tomato mask, never showing her true face. Specialist skill, special crafting. Height, 159 centimeters. Birth date, October 10th. Ooh, interesting. It's a civilian. That is an outfit of pure aura. Oh my goodness. She looks like she's gonna command me to move to the front. Like I'm gonna be a meat shield or something. Super cool boots. Oh my god, there's like kind of like a futuristic metallic like studs to the front. Heeled, of course. A floofy jacket. She's wearing like a plain sort of white shirt beneath. No gloves. Yeah. She's not wearing gloves here. A little belt thingy on the top peeking out, and she's wearing a jacket slung over her shoulders. Really cool. Really excited to find out what she looks like beneath, but her mask looks really cool, so if there's never a face reveal, I wouldn't be disappointed. Okay, her weapon is like a studded, like futuristic shovel. Interesting. She likes her skill is crafting, so maybe she enjoys doing crafts in her free time too, outside of the battlefield as well. I feel like maybe she enjoys like origami or something, or making paper dolls, paper puppets. I feel like she would really kill it with scrapbooking. She looks like somebody that would really like sequins or bedazzled stuff. I feel like she would really enjoy making like silly gifts of stuff within like that bedazzled kind of design motif. She probably really enjoys tea, specifically milk tea. She probably would have like a designated time for having tea and like snacks and such. Probably also another person that enjoys sweets. Or she's a salty gal. She enjoys savory foods. I just love it's really cute and also silly. But also really cool as well. I thought it was a pumpkin at first, until it specifically said it was a tomato mask. But that makes sense. This spot here. A green tomato. Interesting. I'm sure that will probably be explained later, the significance of it being a green tomato. For her voice, she would definitely have like a very haughty, elegant voice, sounding very overconfident and like a spoiled brat kind of voice. Let's see. Oh, you're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum. Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions. She would definitely have like a killer, like, oh, kind of laugh. I hope she definitely does that in either the Japanese or English dub. Definitely ranked higher on my tier list for characters I like, for sure. Let's go to the next person. Okay. Ninja Samurai / Samurai Ninja, Kyoshika Magadori. A young samurai who's utterly clueless about the modern world, has never even heard of multiplication tables, oh no, let alone learn them. She has a disturbingly close relationship with her katana, the holy Jumonji sword. Special skill, special bushido. Okay. She gives me Tenko vibes, but in the totally opposite direction of her being really serious and clueless at the same time. Height 163 centimeters. Birthday November 11th. Wait. Does she and Kurara have some significance of each other? Oh wait. 159 centimeters to feet. So she's 5'2". Oh my gosh. She's the same height as me. Oh my god, we're twinning in height. Anyway, back to Kyoshika. Interesting title. Has to have the slash for Ninja Samurai or Samurai Ninja. What's her civilian outfit look like? Okay. Yeah, she does give me even more Tenko vibes here. Karate outfit? Oh, there's a cute bunny like sticker on her sword. That's cute. Her sneakers look pretty cool too. Is she gonna be one of the characters that is like, instead of socializing, I study the blade? But I don't think she's like conceited like that. She just seems like a very not conceited. She seems like a very serious person instead. Pretty cool posing for her art here. I feel like she would also have like a very elegant, classy voice. Pretty monotone, probably, for the tone, I guess. Hobbies? Probably collecting swords. I feel like she would also be just a big fan of window shopping in general. Maybe she's someone that actually really cares about fashion, despite her wearing her karate uniform. Or she's very tomboyish instead. Seems like somebody that would like spicy food, probably. Or just a lot of peppers in her food. Very good spice tolerance. For her voice. Holy Jumanji sword, let us release chaos on the battlefield together. By my hand, evil shall be cast down. I think that would work. That works. I don't have too much to say about her. I feel pretty indifferent to her, to be honest. She would probably be a little bit below middling ground on my tier list, I feel. But yeah, we'll see. Oh my god. I know a freak when I know a freak when I see one. Oh my goodness, this guy is definitely freaky deaky. Oh my goodness, I know this is gonna be one of my favorite characters for sure. Teenage assassin Yugamu Omokage. A striking young man who's been in the business since long before the war started. Unlike the rest of his family, who are also assassins, by the way, Yugamu believes that killing should be done with love. He enjoys torture and other immoral forms of pleasure. Oh my god. He's probably like 15, 16, 17. What the heck, man? Specialist skills, special biology. Oh god. Wait. What was Kyoshika's height? I think she's pretty tall, actually. Oh, no. She's 5'3". That's in the middle. Anyway, back to Yugamu. Oh my god, this guy. He kinda has, like... He uses, like, similar weapons to, like, the monk in, like, FF14. Yeah. Very edgy. Very edgy. He has very edgy imagery to him, to put it lightly. The weapons do look really cool though. They look kind of like vampire sling. What are they? What are these weapons called? I don't know. Hand-based weapons. I really like his character design despite how wild it looks. He has 2 earrings, it seems. One that looks like a little like Christmas light or maybe like a potion. And a very strange sort of chain-linked earring that has like a transparent like diamond charm at the bottom. Oh, he's definitely a chunibyo. He's so chuny. But he probably doesn't act chuny, which is like the funny thing. Like he has a very chuny appearance, but he doesn't act chuny at all. But then again, he does have like... He does have an eye patch with an eye on it. There's a piercing below his mouth. Either he lost sight in the eye or it actually grants him. Maybe that's where his hemo anima power comes from, his like eye patch eye. Like a cracked doll texture tattoo, and I'm not sure if that's a... No, that's eye makeup. He has red eye makeup. That looks like a scar, but it's not. Okay, what is a civilian? Okay, maybe he is actually like the son of a priest or something. This looks... He's wearing like very traditional robes and such. He's wearing a singular ring on his pointer finger, seems like. Interesting. Kind of gives culty vibes, but who knows? That's just kind of the feeling I get. There's like hands and some sort of pin. It's like bug or eye imagery. Not sure what else. It's like obscured. It's like a heart. It's covered by his quote. A mechanical heart or just a really realistic heart. There's like a moth wing here. So maybe there's like oh geez, there's bug imagery to him. Oh no. Nothing good comes of a character that has blood that has bug imagery associated with them. But I don't know. He's a red flag that I unfortunately will like. Special biology, that is not a good sign. It makes sense because he's from a long line of assassins. I feel like he either would have like a gremlin voice too, or also a deep, weirdly elegant voice. Apparently his voice actor, his English voice actor, does audiobooks, so maybe he does have a deeper voice. So maybe I'll do an iteration of both because I like this guy so much already. Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. Okay, so a deep voice. Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. I don't know, let's see what his voice sounds like later in the character trailer reaction. You will see. Not too much else to say, so I will move on to the next character. Oh, yes! Okay. She is so cutiful. Oh my gosh. Cheerful and lively super wrestler, Moko Mojiro. A young woman who is blowing up on the high school pro wrestling scene. Her courage and boundless energy is a source of inspiration for the entire Special Defense Unit. Whenever she has a problem, she faces it head on. She didn't choose the wrestling life, it chose her. Oh my gosh. Yes. Special skill, of course, special wrestling. Height, 188 centimeters. I believe she is quite tall. Birthday. Oh, that's so cute. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Okay. What is her civilian? Oh my gosh, she is so cute! WWE is in the future for her. And she has a cute heart. Heart pins on her belt. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like her a lot. That is... Oh my goodness. This crazy spiked ball. Oh, and it probably has like her name and her like a little cute quote on it. I love her. I love her. I feel like in her free time, besides like practicing wrestling and stuff, she probably enjoys just exercising. I feel like she would also enjoy shopping. It's very cute. Not really sure what hair clip in her hair. I feel like she would also be one of the people within the group that has a really good fashion sense as well. I don't know why. She gives me the vibe that she also enjoys writing poetry in her free time. She's probably a poetry gal. She would have like a very cheerful, bright voice. Kind of Valley Girl-esque, but not in a more irritating sense. She's just very energetic sounding. Boys are so rude. I'll break your knee with a dragon screw as punishment. Boys are so rude. I'll break your knee with a dragon screw as punishment. I can't wait to meet her. And she has the cute circular blushies on her face. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. Yeah, she's definitely on the higher end of characters that I like for my tier list. For sure. God. Next two characters. Oh! Special Defense Unit's Commanding Officer, C-Ray. The principal and commanding officer of the last Defense Academy. To put it another way, a weird little robot that orders the members of the Special Defense Unit around. Under his command, Takumi and the others will be working to wipe out the mysterious school invaders. Height? 60 centimeters? Wait. Moko's height. 188. She is 6'1". Wow. Tall gal. I feel like I'm either gonna really like this guy or I'm really gonna not like him. He's transparent. He looks like a transparent pill or like a bacteria thing that you would learn about in science class. He kinda has like a fedora sort of hat going on, like a cane. He'll give him like a either an old 1930s like mobster accent. Like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer. You can call me C-Ray, or just Sir. Not too much to say. I guess he's kind of cute, but he kind of feels really off to be for some reason. Let's go to the next. 55. Okay, so Nico is a little bit shorter than, what the heck? 60 what? 60 centimeter 2 inches. 23 inches. Okay. And Nico is 55. 21. Okay. They're so short. Series assistant and second in command. An odd little robot that has a gentle, caring personality, but is also prone to making careless mistakes. He's completely loyal and subservient to Sirei. Well, he definitely looks much more cuter than Sirei, in my opinion. Has cute, full lips, kind of a military-esque hat of like a pin, coin-shaped looking pin. Like a little star, a heart, clip-on tie. I feel like he would have like a very lazy, calm, and slow kind of voice. I am Nico. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the honorable... I am Nico. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sirei when occasion demands it. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Not too much to say. He looks like a little... Wait, he's not transparent! Wait, no, he is. You can see the brain. But he looks more like a ghost. Like a cute little ghost. Than a bacteria or cell thing. There's like other characters that are nameless. Okay, this guy has his code name is Ghost Boy. What do I even say here? I mean, he looks really cool and pretty hardcore of this CG here. Oh my god, looks like something from the Persona 5 with the pink, hot pink flames. He seems like he would be really chill, Ghost Boy. Even though he might be in like huge danger. I wonder how he will fit into the story and cast later. It's you know, it's no big deal. I'm on fire, you know. No big deal. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm totally fine. I'm not... Yeah. Don't worry about me. Everything's cool. Chill. Mysterious Commander. This gives even less context. I'm guessing these are two students or two mystery figures. They seem to be in distress. From the names of the voice actors here, I'm guessing this is a female character. I feel like she would have also like a very elegant, classy voice. She looks very well put together, despite probably being in like either pain or distress. No, this is all wrong. This wasn't supposed to happen. What am I supposed to do? I have to fix this. This is all on me. I have to fix this. I feel like her voice would sound like that. Another mysterious commander, seems like female? Question mark? Character again? Very menacing compared to the previous mysterious commander. Yeah, oh my goodness, very scary. You can see her eye here. Very ominous posing with the character art here. Let it all... I feel like she would also have like a deep voice too. And like a more dark and like no nonsense tone. Everything is like very ominous of her too. Let's see. Let's make something up. on the spot. Let it all burn. Burn it all to the ground. And we'll see just how they'll be able to reform themselves from the ashes from this. Yeah. But yeah, that will be all for now for the predictions here for the characters. Thanks for tuning in. It was fun doing something a little bit different when it comes to videos and such. I hope you enjoyed. And please let me know what you think. You can find my socials listed below in the description. And yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you may be in this big world. IDU Unit 01, Eureka Forsyth, signing off.